Hello, everybody, and welcome to Free Comic Day online here at Stadium Comics, virtually on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for joining us this morning. We've got a full schedule of activities planned for you today. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have some free comics shortly. We're going to have some sales start shortly. And we're going to get to all that in about 5 minutes. You guys are all raring to go, I know. And you want to start adding some of those free books and stuff to your carts and take care of all that. And we are going to get to that. I just want to go over some of the details about the day and the ground rules first, so everybody is all well and informed for when we kick into high gear here. So first of all, welcome. Free Comic Day Online, the first that we've ever put on. Of course, as you guys know, the world's affected by COVID-19, and that is hit pretty close to home for all of us. All over the world in every industry, and it's hit us pretty close to home for the comic industry as well. Comic industry has been in a state of shutdown since mid-March. No new comics flowing to stores, comic shops being forced to safely for safe reasons being forced to be shut down as well. A lot of shops doing stuff like curbside pickup for their member base, and a lot of stores can't even be open at all. So unfortunately, Free Comic Book Day, which is normally the first Saturday in May, had to be postponed by the powers that be. So no Free Comic Book Day for the first time in its existence, which is really sad, because Free Comic Book Day is an awesome event that we look forward to every year. And as soon as one ends, we're planning the next one. And it's the biggest day of the year for comic shops, and it's a huge day for creators and the industry as a whole. We didn't want the first Saturday in May to pass this year without the opportunity to share our love of comics like we're used to doing on the first Saturday in May. So we came up with the idea of Free Comic Day Online. We put it all together. We've been working really hard on it over the past few weeks, and we're happy to present it to you today. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. Sorry in advance for any technical issues. I think I paid my hydro bill and everything, so hope there's no power outages or anything like that. If we do lose connection at some point, I promise I will get back online as soon as possible to resume right where we left off. We're going to have some guests throughout the day today. Let's just quickly go over the schedule. So we've got right now 10 a.m. we're doing our kickoff. We're gonna go over the rules, and then we're gonna have our sales start, and free comics will start. Then at 11 o'clock we're gonna have Adam Gorham here. That's gonna be great. 12 o'clock Alex Milne from Transformers is gonna be here. At 12:30 we're doing an exclusive variant cover reveal and pre-sale, and that's all gonna go down live. Everything today is going down live. At 1 o'clock we're gonna meet Archie Comics and Die Kitty Die artist Dan Parent. We're doing a graded comic sale at 2 p.m. We're going to meet Agnes Skarbowska, artist on stuff like DC Superhero Girls, My Little Pony, and we're going to do a kids comic sale and mystery boxes then. And we're going to have Agnes here. If you're interested, if you have kids that are interested in getting into the comic industry at all, tune in at 3 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. 4 p.m. We're going to do part 2 of our key issue and variant sale. At 5, we're going to meet Marcus Toe, DC Comics and Marvel Comics artist. He's going to be giving away live sketches. We're going to wrap it all up at 6 o'clock with a big J. Scott Campbell and Art Gerb sale. So lots going on today. Hopefully we survive the whole thing. I just want to go over some rules of things before we get started, okay? So everything that you see today that we talk about as being on sale through Stadium Comics is going to be on sale through our website, stadiumcomics.com. So you'll want to head over there, and I'll show you what that site looks like in a second. I'm going to go over some of the ground rules. So some of the stuff that we're going to be offering for sale today, free comics included, are very limited. Okay, so some of the deals and some of the items that we're going to post, we might only have one of them. So the sale is not for people that are faint of heart. Please don't be disappointed if you don't get that item you want. I apologize in advance, but it's going to be there's going to be some times throughout the day where you're not going to get the thing that you really wanted. I apologize, but that's just the way that it works. So just because an item is in your shopping cart does not mean that it's your item, okay? So what I mean by that is if you go to our site and you add a particular variant or key issue to your cart and you're dead set on that item, if you just leave it in your cart, that's not reserving it for you, okay? Think of it as if you were at Costco and loading up Lysol wipes and toilet paper in your cart and walking around the store. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's yours. You still could walk away and not make any purchase. So for that reason, the shopping cart for us is not the guarantee of your purchase. The guarantee of your purchase is a completed sale. So following through with the checkout process. Okay, so if you really need that hot item that you've been after and you've got it in your cart, please check out. I understand that might create issues later with shipping. Okay, so our shipping options are calculated based on weight. So what we've done for this sale is if you're making multiple orders throughout the day, we've created a discount code for you. And that discount code is COMBINE. You can see it there on the bottom of the screen. COMBINE added at the checkout will allow the shipping cost to be deducted so that if you've already paid a shipping fee during the course of our sale today, you won't have to pay it again. But please don't use that code unless you've at least paid for shipping once. A little caution about that as well. Obviously, if you pay $10 for shipping and then use the combine code on all the rest of your orders throughout the day, and you end up having 100 orders, well, we're going to have a conversation after about what your actual shipping charge is going to be. So we may be in touch with you after the fact just to say, hey, we've got X amount of items that we're going to be shipping out to you. I know you paid $10 for shipping, but it's actually going to cost us $18. So we'll work with everybody on that. So don't worry about that. We'll handle that all after the sale, and we'll be in communication with you. If you forget to use the combine code and you've made multiple orders, don't worry about that either. We're not super villains. We are not looking to collect tons of money in shipping fees. So you can just shoot us an email at info@stadiumcomics.com after the fact, and we will make adjustments for you. Free comics, okay? The free comics, when we get going with those, they're going to be one lot of free comics per customers. You'll see on the free comics page that it's divided up into 5 comic lots, 3 comic lots, and single comic lots, okay, with differing amounts available for each. They're random. I'm going to show you some of the free comics once we get that started, but you can only add that to your order once throughout the whole day. Okay, so please don't add free comics to subsequent orders that you make. If you make multiple orders throughout the day, they will not ship to you. Okay, so really appreciate your guys' attention to that. Orders also are going to ship together. So if our website has a ton of stuff on it, a lot of stuff that's already in stock. We also have pre-order options and stuff on the site. So just be mindful that if you're adding anything to the to your basket that is a pre-order item that hasn't been released yet, just please be aware that we're going to hold your shipment until those items come into the store, and it'll ship all together. Okay, if that's not what you want, then just get in touch with us and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're also going to try to get all items purchased from this sale that are eligible to ship out to you within the next 7 days. That's what we're aiming for. Please keep in mind that COVID-19 has thrown everything for a loop. We can't be in the Rob and I, who run the store, we can't be in the shop together. There's only 2 of us, so it's usually one of us at a time. So we're going to endeavor to get your stuff out to you as soon as possible, but just understand that there might be slight delays. If it comes to that, we'll do our best to let you guys know. And the times that we can be at our shop are pretty staggered as well. We've got a lot of stuff going on in our home life. Our kids are all home from school, so we're taking care of them as well. Really appreciate your patience on that. And above all, let's have lots of fun today. don't take it too personally if you don't get that item you want. Please forgive us, and there will be more sales in the future. So let's get into it, okay? So first off, I want to let you guys know that our free comics are now up and available on the website. Rob should be making those live now over at stadiumcomics.com. So I'm just going to share my screen with you guys. Give me one sec here. Show you what our website looks like. And maybe I'll just post a link in the comments in case you guys don't have it yet. So it's stadiumcomics.com. So let's share our screen and have a look at the comics. And then I'm going to bring in a special guest. Okay. Alrighty here. So here's stadiumcomics.com. All right. So as you can see at the top of the page, you're going to see different banners covering some of the sales that we have today. Some of these things might be empty right now. Okay. But right now we're going to be doing our key issues and variant sale. Okay. And you'll see that some of the, there's some stuff in there already. This is stuff from our last live streaming sale that we still have inventory of. So we're starting off with that. All that is available right now. And then if we go back and just do a refresh of the homepage here, you'll see that the free comics have been added. They're the first item there. Okay, so as you can see, free comics, $0. This won't add any additional shipping weight to your orders. You won't have to pay any extra for shipping. You can add some comics to your cart right now, and we are going to start going ahead with some of our sale items that you can add as well. Okay, so please don't check out your free comics until you have a purchase that you're making as well. Any orders that go through for $0 that just have the free comics, they unfortunately won't be honored. Okay, so make sure that you have an item in your cart. I'd love to give them away for free to everybody who asks, but there's shipping charges and stuff that are involved with that. Okay, so that's what's going on over at stadiumcomics.com. All right, so I'm going to bring in a special guest right now. I want you guys to all say hello to Mr. Ricky Lima, who is still a potato. Hi, Ricky. How are we doing this morning? Ricky, did I cover all the bases?
Yeah, everything is good.
Everything's good? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to get into some graphic novels. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Some questions that are coming in the comments. We got Catherine's asking, will pickup be an option? Yes, pickup. You can choose pickup as an option if you're local. But, in terms of timelines for that, we have to wait until the Ontario government allows us to serve customers at curbside again in the future. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Graphic novels, Ricky. I'm going to just minimize you a little bit here. Is that cool? All right. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Ricky. I know you have something you want to share with everybody later too, and we're going to get to that, okay? So first up, graphic novels. We've got a graphic novel sale going. So over at stadiumcomics.com, there's a link at the bottom of the page that says graphic novel sale. So if you go to stadiumcomics.com, scroll down to the bottom, graphic novel sale is the collection that you want to click on for these. Okay. And not everything is going to, I'm not going to show everything that's part of the sale. I'm going to show you some highlights. Okay. And then we're going to get into the variants and key issues. So first up, we have Batman, Death of the Family, Volume 3. This is normally $16.99. It is now $9.99 today. Free Comic Day online price. We've got Batman from Rebirth, Volume 1. This is regularly $16.99. It is also only $9.99. Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff Chang's Paper Girls, Volume 1. This is a steal. This is normally a $10 graphic novel, and it is now only $4.99. This has been optioned. It's going to be a television show at some point in the future. House of M, classic story from Marvel Comics. This normally goes for $24.99, and we're selling it today as part of our sale for only $14.99. 14.99. We've got the Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime. So this normally goes for $16.99, and we're going to have it for $9.99. Ricky, somebody's saying you should have been a lima bean, and I don't disagree with them.
I know, right?
Harley Quinn. For the Harley Quinn fans out there, this one's regularly $19.99 and is today going for only $12.99. So again, you'll find these over at stadiumcomics.com. The link is down near the bottom of the screen. There's a graphic novel collection there that you can click on, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. Go nuts, guys. Hope there's some stuff in there that you like. And hope you're getting some free comics and stuff too. All right. So that's graphic novels. So we got some graphic novels on sale. We got some free comics available. Things are rolling along, Ricky. Now we're going to get to some variants and key issues. And I know these are always a big hit. So let's get into them. All right, first up, Immortal Hulk. How awesome of a series is Immortal Hulk, Ricky?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some crazy stuff. Like in the future issues, it just gets nuts.
It does get nuts. Definitely gets nuts.
Kevin, question: what constitutes a key issue?
A key issue. So that's it's subjective. It's not a black and white thing, but a key issue is generally, a sought after book that collectors are looking for. It could be first appearances, could be a milestone issue, a first issue, a hot variant. Any number of reasons could make it a key issue.
But so generally, they're not necessarily issue number one.
Not necessarily, no. And you'll see that as we move through these. Not all these are issue number one, so we've got some different issues and stuff going on. So we've got Immortal Hulk, issue number 1, the 1 in 50 Dale Keown variant. So Dale Keown, of course, legendary for his work on on the Hulk over the years. And this 1 in 50 variant, we're going to be selling for only $49.99, and that should be live right now. If you go over to stadiumcomics.com and click on the variant and key issue banner that's on the top of the page, that's where these items that I'm going to be talking about are going to be loaded in. So that's the banner that has Thor on it. It says variants and key issues. So there we go. Also on the topic of Immortal Hulk, we have got the 1 in 25 Clayton Crane variant for issue number 1. This, again, awesome artist, awesome cover, awesome book and story. $39.99 being made live right now over at stadiumcomics.com. All right. Venom fans out there, we've got Venom issue number 9. This is the animation variant, and it just so happens to be the first appearance of Dylan Brock, and we're going to be making this live over at stadiumcomics.com right now on the variants and key issue page, and that is going to be $19.99.
Kevin,
for that variant.
Dylan Brock is Eddie Brock's son?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we've got Captain America number 25. Ricky, do you know what's important about Captain America number 25?
Is that when he says Hail Hydra?
No. Close. Well, actually, not close at all. No, it's the first appearance of, first Sam Wilson as Captain America. First Sam Wilson Cap. Okay. So first up, we have a beautiful Adam Hughes 1 in 50 variant cover for Captain America number 25. And this will cost you $49.99 over at stadiumcomics.com. And it's available now. That should be being made live right now on the website. We've got, moving along with the same theme, we've got Captain America number 25 the Steve McNiven variant. Very patriotic, wouldn't you say, Ricky?
Yeah, man.
So this
I love,
is
like, the flag. Yep. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, so this is a 1 in 50 variant by McNiven. And this is going to go live over at StadiumComics.com right now in the variants and key issue screen. And it is only $19.99. We've got, continuing on, Captain America 25, we've got the Stomp Out Bullying variant. Cap does not like bullying. I don't know if you knew that.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. This is a 1 in 15 ratioed variant. So when I say it's a ratio variant, that means you're allowed to order one of these if you're a store for every 15 ordered. So this will run you $1,000. No, this will run you $4.99, and it's live over at Stadium Comics in the variant and key issue section now. And we've got the Hasbro variant, which is also a 1 in 15 variant. The Hasbro variants were pretty cool because they emulated classic covers, but they were done up as, using Hasbro toys. So this one is available for $4.99 also at StadiumComics.com. Glenn Jones, thank you. We had a couple people saying, where do you find the free comics? That is the link. If you go to StadiumComics.com, and sorry, not the free comics, the variants. If you go to StadiumComics.com and click on that link, it'll bring you to all the stuff that I just revealed. And he's the MVP right now. Seriously. Thank you, Glenn. Okay, let's get on to some more variants. Also, just a reminder that the free comics listing is on our main page. It's the first thing you'll see listed in terms of the featured items on our main page, StadiumComics.com. So if you're looking to add any of the free comics to your cart, that's where you want to do it. All right, let's move on to Age of Ultron. Ricky, did you read Age of Ultron?
Yeah, I did. Back when I used to do flavorful reviews, I reviewed the whole thing.
It was a crazy series. Anytime you're dealing with like timelines and stuff like that, things can just get crazy. So Age of Ultron, number 10, the Mark Brooks 1 in 50 variant. So this, as you guys know, Age of Ultron number 10, this is also the first Marvel appearance of Angela. And this is still preserved in its black bag. And this you can have today. Even though it's a 1 in 50 variant, you can have it for only $14.99. So that'll be live over on our variants and key issues collection on the website.
Does that cover outside of the bag, does it feature Angela on it?
No, it's just black.
Inside the bag is just black?
No. Yeah, I think that's the reason why it was covered up. They didn't want it. It was like a spoiler-free cover. Okay. I think the listing on the website will have the actual image, if I'm not mistaken. And Rob will correct me on that if that's not the case. We've got, stop asking me hard questions, Ricky. I'm trying to sell some books here.
Come on. Hard journalism over here.
We got Age of Ultron, the 1 in 25 variant. This is the known as the Ultron variant. And this is available right now for only $9.99. Okay. Okay. Some stuff from more recent history, at least this next one. We've got Swordmaster number 1. This is the Philip Tan 1 in 25 variant, and Swordmaster number 1, of course, tells the origin of Swordmaster. So yeah, it's the origin of Swordmaster, and this is only $9.99 over at StadiumComics.com. Thank you.
Does Swordmaster factor into the regular Marvel universe, or is it like separate?
I haven't read Swordmaster. If somebody can answer that in the comments, that would be great. Ricky's just wants to ask me, the history of all of comicdom.
You got
to. Wait till the hard-hitting questions come about your books, Ricky. I guess you're going to know them all though, because
I can answer them all, man.
Lucky you. Justice League Dark #1. So Ricky, you know what the deal is with Justice League Dark, right?
It's dark.
It's dark, yes, but it's also being it's been optioned, so they are doing stuff with it. So Justice League Dark is really heating up right now. This is going to be $19.99 for a first print of Justice League Dark #1. That should be live now over at StadiumComics.com. Also, if $19.99 is a little too much for you for a Justice League Dark, we've got a second print of Justice League Dark available for only $9.99 that we're making live over on the website right now. See how we did that?
Yeah.
All right, we've got Marvel .1. You know why Marvel .1 #1 is important?
No.
It is the first Sam Alexander Nova. And there's a lot of speculation about Sam Alexander Nova and how he'll factor into the cinematic universe at some point. And also, Sam Alexander Nova's been in some of the animated properties, I believe, for Marvel. So this is only $3.99. Something to note about this book is our copies do what was pretty common with Marvel .1, and the hardcore collectors will know this, is that there's a printing error on a large quantity of the books. There's a line kind of right across, like a printing error line. So just keep that in mind for this book. I know it's hard to make out on the screen there, but there is a line, if you can see it, kind of starts right around there. So these are only $3.99 as a result. So great price for a super key issue. Just be mindful of the printing error on it. Ricky, I know you are a fan of Scotty Young.
Yeah, man, his stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I know at one point you were trying to collect all the Scotty Young baby variants.
I was trying to, but then Marvel just blew it out of the water and had too many, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
How many did you end up collecting?
I have a lot, man. Like, I'd say probably like 20 maybe. And then at that point, then they started becoming like a little bit more like the variant numbers started to become like higher, and then
they were harder to get, right? Yeah, because it was
I was like, yeah, I'm done.
I hear you, man.
Marvel, they ruined it for me.
So we got Amazing Spider-Man #1 from Scotty Young. So this is a variant, obviously Scotty Young variant for issue #1. And this is notably the first appearance of Cindy Moon in Marvel Comics, who would go on to become Silk. She becomes Silk in issue #4. But this book will only be $4.99. And it's a thick book. Like normal price, the regular price on it when it was released was $5.99 US. It's a thick book, and it's only going to be $4.99 for you guys today.
Yeah.
I really like this next book we're going to show. It is the SpiderVerse issue #1 Robbie Rodriguez variant. It's a 1-in-25 ratioed variant featuring everybody's favorite rendition of Gwen Stacy, which is Spider-Gwen, right? Or is everyone's favorite Gwenpool, Ricky? What do you think? It's Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen is way more popular.
Yeah. So this is a 1-in-25 variant, and this is only $14.99. So that's going live right now over at StadiumComics.com. Key issues and variants banner is where you want to click to find everything that we're talking about right now.
Just as like a point, though, Secret Wars also was the best. So if you have a chance to read any of the Secret Wars, totally read them.
The most recent Secret Wars.
Yeah. The original one, I don't know about that one.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, but maybe some classics don't hold up. I don't know.
I got a couple rare books here that you don't see too often out in the wild. And that is Superman Thundercats. It's a 2-issue lot. It's a 2 covers. So this is back when DC and Wildstorm collaborated on this Superman and Thundercats. I would watch a Superman and Thundercats movie. Just saying. This is a 2 cover lot and super rare, hard to find, and this is going to be only $19.99 for the 2 books. So be sure to check that out. All right. What do you think so far?
Pretty good.
Showing some good books.
We had a question here from Matthew G.
Oh, let's throw that up. Matt Rogers. Matt's asking, so are even the single free comics random, or can we choose? Because we have a large volume of free comics that we're choosing from, there's over 1,000. There's not over 1,000. There's 1,000. It's a wide variety, Matt. So we unfortunately it is going to be just random. Okay, so it's just random packed. So no choosing on the free books. But you know what you can choose on? You can choose what you buy through our sale today. See how I did that, Ricky?
Wow.
Yeah, always got the sales, at the top of mind. So great question though, Matt. Thank you, and we miss you, Matt. Hope to see you soon. All right, let's move on. I've got a few more books to show you guys here before we wrap up this first hour. And then we'll go over what's going on with Ricky and what's going on for the rest of the day. So we've got, see here, my notes. We've got Lady Mechanica. Lady Mechanica number 1. So Joe Benitez, awesome artist. Lady Mechanica was his property that he was putting out through Aspen originally. I think he now puts it out through his own press. But this was what he was doing a while back with Aspen. And this is cover A, and this is going to be $9.99. And if you're a Joe Benitez fan, we've also got the 1 in 10 variant. And this is available for $19.99. All right. Chase Seymour is saying he can't find the comics. Chase, I don't know which comics you're referring to. StadiumComics.com is where you want to go. That's where all of the comics are going to be listed. The comics that I'm going over right now, if you click on the banner at the top of the page, it says variants and key issues. There's also a link posted by Glenn Jones earlier in the comments here. And the free comics are on the main page. They are the first option under our featured items. So you'll find those there. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience in finding all that stuff. I know there's a lot going on. All right. So now we've got a 1 in 150 variant by Joe Quesada. This is Uncanny X-Men number 1. So this is, as I said, a 1 in 150 variant, black and white. Uncanny X-Men number 1 was part of the Marvel Now initiative, and this is only $39.99 for a 1 in 150. It's crazy. What are we doing? That's pretty much free. No wonder it's free comic day online. All right, I got a killer key issue here, Ricky. This is like the definition of a key issue. Okay, a lot of hype behind it. First appearance, big book. It is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk. So
because with the Amazing Spider-Man number 1, that was the first appearance of Cindy Moon.
Yes.
Whereas this is first appearance of Silk.
Yeah. Always the first appearance of the actual character, the actual hero, will be more sought after. So this is the more sought after of the two.
So this is like her costume and everything?
Yeah, you got it. So first appearance of Silk in the comics. This is going to be available for $39.99 over on our variants and key issue page. And thank you once again, another kind person in the comments, Mr. Chris Smith, for posting the link to that page for those who can't find it. Ricky, you're a fan of hip hop variants, right?
Yeah, those are cool when they did them.
Who isn't a fan of hip hop variants? This is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 1, the hip hop variant, and this is going to be up right now over at Stadium Comics for only $7.99. This is important because Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur has been optioned, so they're working on some televised content for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So I'm
going to throw a super hardball question at you.
I'm not going to know it.
What is that an homage to? What hip hop cover?
Oh God, I have no idea. Somebody, if you know in the comments, if somebody knows in the comments what the homage is here, I'm gonna have a prize for them. Okay, we're doing prizes throughout the whole day. So if somebody knows what this is an homage to and gets the answer correct, I will validate it and we'll get in touch with you. So, all right. Sounds good. All right. Chase is on the website saying he still can't find the comics. Chase, I don't know how to help you, man. It's been posted like a bunch of times.
If they're sold out, do they disappear from the website? They
will sell out if they sell out, they'll disappear. So apologize, Chase, if the one you're looking for is sold out, man. Really apologize for that. Green Lantern issue 0. That is a first appearance of Simon Baz Green Lantern. So this is a 1 in 25 variant. DC did these like crazy 1 in 25 variants where they're lengthwise. So when you open the comic, the whole picture is there on the front and back. And this is going to be only $9.99 for a 1 in 25 variant featuring the first appearance of Simon Baz.
I remember when that came out, a lot of people were like, why does he have a gun? Like, why does he need a gun?
You know, different Green Lanterns use different tools, right?
We had an entry to the hip-hop variant. I think Pat Montero wins.
Patrick.
I don't know, you have to look it up. But.
It's I'm not going to look it up now, but Patrick, if that is the correct answer and you're confident of it, shoot me an email at info@stadiumcomics.com. Let's see what I can give Patrick. I'm going to give Patrick this Assault on Arkham Asylum DVD. It's a DVD? Yes, it's a DVD. Kevin, Region 1 too. So
yeah, wow. Kevin, I just looked it up and he is indeed correct.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Patrick. That's a great bit of information. Okay. Alex is asking, does he have to check out or can he keep his items in the cart? Alex, if it's something that you really want, you need to check out, man. Just that's the way the site works. Just look at the scrolling text at the bottom. It'll give you all the instructions about combining shipping if you're worried about having to pay extra shipping charges. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Great question. I know that's going to come up throughout the whole day. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 7. This is a 1 in 200 variant. And this is by Terry Dodson. So this is going to be only $69.99 for a 1 in 200 variant. Craziness. So grab your copy now over at stadiumcomics.com. Indestructible Hulk. Not quite immortal, but indestructible. That's pretty good, right? Immortal's better, I think. Being immortal. Would you rather be immortal or indestructible? Are the two the same? Ricky, what do you think? Or are they mutually exclusive?
Because immortal, I feel like if you died, you could still like live as like a spirit or something. But indestructible is like you can't be destroyed, you know?
Can't be destroyed, but there might still be a way for you to die.
Yeah.
You need somebody super smart to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
This is a 1 in 150 Joe Quesada variant again. And this is only $39.99. So again, an absolute steal for a variant with that high of a ratio. So that means there's only one of those for every 150 store orders.
How many did that sell? How many is the answer.
I don't know. Chromicon. Go to the Chromicon website. It'll tell you how many were sold. Avengers number 1, also from Marvel Now. This is the Steve McNiven sketch variant. This is a 1 in 100 variant, and it is only $19.99. We've got Age of Ultron issue number 1. We were doing some Age of Ultron earlier. Here is the sketch variant for Age of Ultron number 1. It's a 1 in 100 variant, and this one's only $19.99. So that's being made live now over at stadiumcomics.com. Check that out on the variants and key issue page that we've got going on there. This next cover is one of my favorite covers of all time, I have to say, by one of my favorite artists. It is by Jock, and it is the Adventures of Superman issue number 14. And it is the Jock cover. super, super hot when it came out. They did several reprintings of it. This is a first print, and it is only $9.99.
So this one's a key issue just because it's got a cool.
It's because it's awesome. Yeah, it's an awesome cover.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that Frank Miller Wolverine cover where it's not really a special issue; it's just a cool cover.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes, man. Really cool cover. Batman Europa. The story actually in that is pretty good too, though. Joker live in Metropolis. It's a really good story. We should say that, and it's by Max Landis, who if you guys have ever watched the Death and Return of Superman video on YouTube, the really funny one, that's by Max as well. And Max Landis has done a whole bunch of other things too that I'm not even going to mention. Chronicle, right? That was Max Landis.
Right.
Movie? Yeah.
His dad was like a famous director.
John. Yeah. We got Batman Europa number 3. This is a Matina variant. Matina variants are always super hot. It's a 1 in 25 variant, and this is $9.99. So we're making that live now. So a couple people noticing in the comments that when they go to check out, their item is gone. As I said at the top, some of these items we only have like 1 or 2 or limited quantities of. If other people check them out, then they'll be gone and you won't be able to get them. The only way to guarantee your purchase is to make sure that you check out. Just holding something in your cart is not enough, unfortunately. And that's just the way that we have to run it with the quantities of these cool books that we have. If we had like mass quantities of them, we could do something different, but this is the best way to do it. So apologies in advance if you don't get the item you wanted. Jim Lee fans out there, we've got Superman Unchained number 1. This is a 1 in 300 variant, Ricky. So you only got to order one of these for every 300 copies of Superman Unchained that you ordered as a store. So this is only $29.99. $30 for a 1 in 300 variant. That is insane. I hope this goes to a good home. Yeah. And then the last one that we're going to show for right now, and it's going to kind of lead into something we're doing later, is Superman Batman Annual number 4. This is an art germ cover. And this is the first Batman Beyond in the DC universe. So really, really cool cover, really cool thing that happens in the book. And it is $39.99. It's an art germ cover. And why I bring up something that this is something we're going to cover later. Later today at 6 p.m. when we're doing our wrap up, we're doing a special J. Scott Campbell and art germ cover sale. So if you're interested in the work of J. Scott Campbell and art germ, you'll want to join us back at 6 p.m. Question sorry, Ricky, just a quick question from Todd Shelley. Are prices in US or Canadian? Todd, our website is all in US prices. You can change the currency up at the top to say Canadian to read the Canadian, but it will be charged in US. We have to do that just because the good majority of our customers are from the US of A when we're dealing with our online sales. About 90% of our sales go to the United States. So we're set up ideally for our American friends, but everybody feel free to participate. Just be mindful that it is in US dollars. That is a good price, or that is a good question. Ricky, you were going to add something there?
No.
Whoops, lost you there for a sec. All right. I know you've got something you want to share with everybody.
Should I turn off the potato filter?
I think you should. Like you're whoa. This is it. This is the big reveal. This is why everybody tuned in today, to see Ricky leave his potato-ly bodily construct and evolve. This is your final form.
So this is the key issue here, first appearance of regular Ricky. So
just a quick question that's come across, Ricky, that is an important one. Muskoka Joel's asking, if you make multiple purchases throughout the day, can you add free comics each time? We ask that you don't do that, Muskoka Joel. We want to try to get free comics to as many different people as possible. So if you do have multiple orders and you attach free comics to multiple orders, we will not be sending those free comics. So please don't order extra free comics. So it's just going to be one lot of free comics per customer. And look at this. Ricky smiles are the best. We haven't been able to see Ricky smiles when he's been in potato mode.
That's right.
So yeah, I understand that you've been hard at work to make a contribution to Free Comic Day Online.
That's right. Can I screen share my screen?
I think so. Try it.
Oh, let's find. Let's see if I can. Hopefully there's nothing embarrassing on the screen.
Oh man, knowing you, what does a potato get up to when they're browsing the internet?
Can you see it?
Oh wait, I got to make it active here. Thank you. There we go.
Can everyone see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah. So this is linepressonline.com. Fancy. And yeah, so in spirit of Free Comic Day, digital copies of every single one of these is going to be free.
No way.
Yeah, right? Exciting.
That is awesome.
I know.
You can afford to do that?
I didn't know. I think I just broke the stream.
Whoa, Inception.
Yeah, so basically what you do here, check it out. So you click.
You know, Ricky, we're scrolling instructions down at the bottom, and I'll post the link to that in the stream as well, so that people can go to the site. Perfect. So yeah, talk a little bit about what you got on there.
Yeah, so Deep Sea is the very first book I did. It's a environmental horror book. Did it with David Bishop. It's pretty exciting stuff. And then Black Hole Hunters Club, these two books. I did the volume 1 with Shane Heron, and it's like a space buddy action comedy thing.
Right.
It features a quote. I don't know if you guys could see this from future guest Adam Gorham, who said the book has too much swearing. So,
if that is not an endorsement for a book, I don't know what is. So how do people so PDF copies of all your books are available, or just certain ones?
No, all of the books. So what you do is you click digital, add to cart, and then so you can add anything. And then over here, when you go to checkout, if you can see that, checkout.
Yeah.
Wait for it. So you're checking out, and then in this discount code area right here. Also, this banner is all messed up. I don't know how to fix that. Knows how to fix that, please.
Just shoot Ricky a message.
So then you do Free Comic Day 20.
FCD 20. That's the code that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen here as well.
And then you hit apply. And then look at this. What?
Whoa. Nice.
And then when you check out, it's not going to cost you anything.
That is awesome, Ricky. Thank you for doing that. I'm gonna stop the screen share so we can chat a little bit about that for a sec. So people can do that for as many books as they want on there that are in that digital page.
So every book at linepressonline.com.
Yeah, so check it out, everyone. Like if you aren't able to get any of our free books, you can get some of Ricky's at the very least. Those are PDF copies. And do me a favor, if you like what you read, spring for the physical copy. It's awesome stuff. Ricky and the creators that he works with are really good at what they do. I'm surprised that DC Comics or Marvel hasn't come knocking to buy up all these properties yet, Ricky.
I mean, to be honest, I haven't really sent it to them. So.
We know that's inevitable. You want to stay cool, right? You don't want to sell out.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to sell out, like when a local comic shop comes to you and is like, hey, we want to order some variants.
Right.
Sometimes you got to do that.
So, a quick backstory. Ricky's referring to a special variant for a book that he's been working on called Undergrowth, issue number 1. And, we do this monthly service called Comic Boxer through Stadium Comics, where we send out free 5 curated comic books each and every month. And due to COVID-19 and the shutdown of the comics industry, we really needed some help from Ricky to get an awesome book into Comic Boxer. So we worked with him on getting an Undergrowth number 1 homage variant to the first Sentinels in Uncanny X-Men. And it was illustrated by Shane Heron. and you've got the physical copy there. That looks badass.
So I know, right? It looks really
It's so cool.
Wow. So there's only very limited run of this one. What is it, like I think 150 or something like that?
Yeah. It's a small short run, and the only way that you'll be able to get it is through Comic Boxer. You can check out comicboxer.com for that, or Ricky might have some at the next convention that he's at.
If conventions ever come back, who knows?
If conventions ever, they'll come back. They're going to come back. We're going to talk to some of our creator guests about that today, actually. So, okay, guys, I am going to just throw up the schedule again. We're about to wrap up this first hour. I'm going to just go over what's coming next. I'm going to take a quick break and get our next guest all set up and ready to go. We'll be back in a little bit. Just want to show you the schedule again. We've got at 11 o'clock, which is next, we'll have Adam Gorham coming up, and then a bunch of cool stuff after that. So you're going to get some opportunities to get commissions from Adam coming up, and we're going to chat. We're going to chat with Adam about what he's been up to. So that should be a fun video. Hope you guys will all join us back for that. And then we've got some more sales of items if you're after getting some awesome comics to add to your collection. During the artist times, we're going to have some stuff that comes available then. And then we've got our exclusive variant cover is going to be released at around 12:30 p.m. So join us for that. That's going to be really exciting. And we've got a graded sale coming up and key issues and variants part 2 later today. And then, of course, the J. Scott and Art Germ sale at 6 o'clock. What do you think, Ricky? We're off to a good start?
I'm pretty excited, man. It's an action-packed day.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the free comic offer.
Kevin, are you still there?
I'm here. Sorry about that. It's great of you to offer that to our viewers. Thank you. And I appreciate it. And Undergrowth #1 looks great, man. Keep up the great work, and we'll see you soon. And we'll see everybody soon. We're gonna end this video, and we'll be back in about 7 minutes time for hour 2. Take care, everybody.